thank you so much for stopping in today. If you don't know me, my name is Tina and I play video games and I help you become a better streamer. Thank you so much for stopping in and lurking Joker Foxtrot and Solar Wolf. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. So tonight, I did a poll over the weekend to pick tonight's game, and it ended up being that Guacamelee, I think that's how you say it, Guacamelee, and Psychonauts were like super close, like neck and neck the entire time. Guacamelee ended up winning, so that's what we're going to play tonight, but because they were so close, I'm going to play Psychonauts tomorrow morning. So you'll get both of those games this week, and I'm really excited to try them because I've never played either of them. But before we get into our game, I wanted to chat a little bit about something called the Scarcity Mindset. I touched on this briefly in one of my previous chats. So this is a pretty quick one, so we'll be into the game fairly fast. But if you have any questions about this or anything else, feel free to ask, and I will answer them as best as I can, or I will get back to you with the answer if I don't know it. So to start off with, Scarcity Mindset. Scarcity Mindset is essentially the belief that there is a limited amount of something to go around, so there's not enough for everyone. Now we see this in our daily life all the time. Like, this is a keystone of modern marketing. We're about to come up to Black Friday and Cyber Monday, and this is the entire thing for those big shopping sales. The idea that these sales are limited time. There may only be 2 or 3 items at a store, or at least they say there's only 1 or 2 or 3 items at a store. You know, this deal is only going to last for 2 hours, 4 hours, 2 days, whatever. This is the scarcity mindset in action. They're trying to convince you that you need to buy that thing right now, or you will never be able to get that deal again, or you will not be able to get that item again. Whether or not that's true, who knows? Completely situational. It could go either way. But this is the biggest spot where you see it. But you can see it in other places too if you look for it, if you know what you're looking for. But for streaming, it comes up in 2 spots. One of them is positive and one of them is negative. The positive one I touched on in my previous video about streaming schedules. Basically, the positive side for streaming, you can harness this to encourage viewers to come and hang out in your streams by not streaming too often. If you stream all day, every day, there's no incentive for those people to come and see you, because they'll just be like, I can go tomorrow, I can go tomorrow. So there's there's no drive to get them there. Whereas if you harness this in your scheduling and you pick, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, whatever, and a specific schedule or as close to one as that you can manage for your own life. I mean, not everyone can schedule like I do, but you pick that, you do your best you can to fit that, and then you do it every week, and then you don't fill in your entire week of streaming. Like, every single second that you're free, you shouldn't be streaming. If you do it this way, people will be encouraged to come to your streams more often because they know that they won't be able to see you again for 2 days, 3 days, maybe a week, depending on how you stream. So this is a positive way to harness this. And if you do it well, it works. It works really well. And that's how you get recurring people coming back. They start to make your schedule part of their schedule. And that's great. That's what you want. But there's also a negative to this one. The negative that a lot of people suffer from, myself included, and I have to fight this almost every time I stream, is that the idea that there's not enough success to go around. Only some people can be successful. And this is fundamentally untrue. Now, there's a whole lot of things that go into being successful, and not everybody will hit all of those markers. But the idea that there's not enough success, that only a few people can be successful no matter what they do, that's just wrong. There are tens of thousands of potential viewers already on Twitch, and if you know how to harness your niche and make it work for you, there are limitless people that could come and watch you if you know how to market yourself and sell yourself outside of Twitch. Like, there really is no limit to the success you can achieve if you're willing to work for it, learn how to do it, and go, outside of your comfort zone. Get outside of Twitch, get outside of Twitter, and hunt for these people. So, excuse me, this belief that there's not enough, that you have to compete with every single other person on Twitch, it's unhealthy, and it creates a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety. And honestly, this is probably the biggest trigger for a lot of people of how they feel so poorly even though they're doing something that they love or they think that they love. So you really want to make sure that you're focusing on not on competing with other people, but on improving yourself, because you don't need to compete with other people. You just need to make yourself entertaining. You need to find your niche, the thing that people are going to want to come and watch you for, whether it's your entertainment factor, whether it's because you are a level at the game that you play, or because you play a game in a small niche, or because you produce original music on stream. Whatever it is that you do, you just have to find it and nail it down and keep improving that. And then you don't have to worry about whether other people are successful, because you'll be successful too. And for this, really, I think the most important thing to remember is that you need to find the thing that makes your stream unique and sets you apart from other streamers. So even if you do the same thing as somebody else, what about your stream makes yours unique? So I think that's really something important to think about. And I want to make sure that you remember, write this down and post it above your computer. There is enough success for everyone who wants to go out and get it. Don't let this idea of scarcity keep you anxious, keep you depressed, and keep you fighting with the people that you should be working with, you should be teaming up with, and pushing each other up with. Remember, abundance mindset. Focus on that. There is more than enough in the world for everyone. You just have to go out and get it. So yay! That was our positivity talk. And that was a really, really short one compared to some other ones. So I'm really happy about that, because I'm really excited to play this game.